guys, today I have a new video for y'all. I'm doing Miss A part 2. Sorry I couldn't upload for the past 2 days. It was personal issues with a family member. Someone unfortunately passed away. But yeah, I'm back stronger. Today I have a new video for all of you today. It's Miss A part 2. So last time I was talking about how all the petty things she did, and one significant event where she randomly called on someone and started yelling at them, me and another kid. Now I'm gonna talk about what the principal's reaction, like how he treated it. So after recess, it was like the end of the day. He took us all into a room, like all the 7th and 8th grader boys, and he's like, he started doing small talk. He's like, "How's everyone's day going?" And then someone, I don't know who, but someone broke that. He's like, "Oh, why'd you call us all in here?" He's like, "Oh, okay. So now you're asking about the." Then he started saying, Miss A started complaining about all of you. She said there was like 1 or 2 events with everyone here, some more, some less, but she has a complaint about every boy in the school here, every boy in 7th and 8th. Then she started saying that you guys should feel bad for her. She lost her husband. When people were making fun of it, it was like everyone thought it was a divorce, but some people were like, "Oh, you shouldn't make fun of it. Maybe he died." But like, bro, she probably lost it the way she acts. Like, she acted like a Karen. She was entitled. She acted like she was entitled. She When she didn't get what she wanted, she started getting angry and huffy and puffy. So she started huffing and puffing her chest. She's like a weird whale noise. I don't know what it is or why she did that, but okay. So he took us aside. Then he's like, "Oh, what's your problem with her, guys? Like, you guys can tell me." Then we started telling him, okay, so there's this, and then he started like coming back. He was like, but didn't you do this also? So here's an example. So one kid was like saying, she grabbed me by the hand and she pushed me into the classroom. And then if I reported that, that could have gotten her fired. He said it exactly like that, and then the principal was like, but you did the same with your friends. Remember that? Because apparently, because he's referring to the football incident, the one I was talking about last time. He's like, "Oh, that wasn't me. That was someone else." Then he's like, "No, I'm pretty sure that was you. That's what the other teacher said." Then he's like, Everyone else said that it wasn't him." And the person who actually he wasn't at full, like the person I was talking about last time, but for the football incident, he wasn't even there that day. But yeah, so then he started doing like comeback like that. It was annoying. Like everyone just stopped talking after that. Like no one wanted to deal with it. Everyone just wanted to leave because it was almost the end of the day. We were missing some classes. I was missing language arts. I'm honestly happy I was missing it. Like, I couldn't care less. But then he's like, "Okay, I'll have a talk with her. You guys, okay? I'm sorry if this talk offended you." At least he apologized. Okay. Then he's like, "I'm gonna have a talk with her. Okay, go back to your classes now." Okay, we all left. Everyone was just making fun of her more now. Making fun of Miss A, not the principal, but yeah. So she can't so Miss as I said, Miss A was a resource teacher. No one really needed her. So she left. She left early in the day, like around. So our school ended at 4. So she had left around like 3ish, 2:33ish, somewhere around there. So she already left. And the next day when she came in, she was looking pissed. She was all huffing and puffing, like, I don't know how to describe it. She was like getting angry. She was huffing her chest. Like, you know how animals fight? When they start getting angry, they start huffing, and they start like moving upwards, trying to look dominant. That's what she was trying to do, but it was awkward. She's acting, as I said before. She acts like a Karen. She thinks she's entitled, but oh man, this is just annoying talking about her. But then I broke the ice. I'm like, I didn't break the ice. Sorry. So someone else broke the ice. They're like, "Oh, what happened?" Then she starts saying, "Oh, someone," like this. This is her exact words. She's like, "Someone, all of you complained." First she said someone, then she said all of you, which was weird. But she's like, "Someone, all of you complained to the principal. You guys took him into a room, and all of you guys ganged up on me." Like, then I started speaking. I'm like, "No one did that." Then I started saying, "No one did that." He took us into the room and started saying the complaints you had, some which were bogus too, like which were outright lies. Oh, that's how I said it. Which were some lies. She's like, what did I ever do to you? I'm like, really? Okay, okay. Let me. You want me to tell you? And I started thinking, and I started saying stuff that she did. Like I mentioned this last time when she started yelling at me for no random reason because I was in the hallway getting a snack, and then she's like, and then you started yelling at me randomly, and you're pointing at me. She's like, oh, I meant all the boys, but then I'm like, why'd you point at me and say my name only? And then I'm like, and she's like, oh, okay. Then she started getting more and more petty. So then she was like, oh fuck. Okay, so she was like, you guys all started complaining on me, huh? Don't you guys have any shame, huh? If what happened if I told your parents? I didn't tell my parents at this point. I didn't really care. I'm like, okay, I'm about to leave this. I'm about to leave this grade soon. Like, I don't really care. Okay, go ahead. Um, so I did tell my parents after this, but so I did tell my parents after this. Like not after this, like one more incident after with another teacher, which involved Miss A also. So then she started acting like a more of a Karen, and her kid just made it worse for her. Her kid's like oh, I have an iPhone. What was the latest iPhone at that time? She's like, I have the latest iPhone. I have a PS10, an Xbox 1 million. Bro, she started saying some random stuff that doesn't even exist. PS10. And he was like, okay, so it was like PS4 was there, yeah. So it was like, he's like, I have a PS5. He started saying the most random stuff too. So it was like, no one really cared. Everyone ignored him. Okay, so a little backstory on Miss A. Apparently, she lives in Virginia Beach, and then she drives 2 hours to our school. Apparently, I don't know why. She's a little cuckoo in the head, but So and then she goes back 2 hours, and then the principal was like, or during the talk, principal also mentioned that she was that she drive for 2 hours with her kid. I'm like, okay, that's her fault for picking a job near this away from the school, and it's probably. Oh, sorry. Oh, my mic cut off. Okay, so I was editing this. My mic cut off. So let me continue. So I was saying it's her fault for picking a job away from her home, and it's probably her attitude that did it because she's not gonna get accepted anywhere else. It's just because she had the connections here, and then yeah. So it's kind of her fault for picking it. It's like, why are you telling us this? It's not our problem though. Okay, if she's acting like a Karen, we're gonna treat her like a Karen. That's simple. That's how life is. But so she started getting more and more petty, but she did get fired in around like the end of second quarter, maybe beginning of third quarter. So like after the first semester, or a little bit before this first semester ended. Yeah. So everyone started celebrating. Everyone's like, yeah. Like we actually did a party though. Okay, but it was actually for math because we finished what? We finished 100 pages. This was like around the 100 page mark. Our book had like 230, and we were done with 100. Like 100, 250. Like we were done halfway down with the book and around 100 pages. So we started having a party. Everyone was like, "Oh, this is a party for her leaving." We just called it that. It was really a math party, but So yeah. So then we had So this is so she did leave after a while. Like the only okay, so uh, okay, okay, yeah. So she did leave after she did leave. Everyone's like saying, oh, she oh sorry. Everyone's saying that she did get fired, but some people are like saying she screw off. Okay, sorry, so some people are saying that she got fired, and some other people are saying she quit. I don't really know the specifics behind it. All I know is she left, and she isn't gonna disturb me anymore unless she finds these videos. Yeah. So she was a little bit annoying, but that's about. Yeah, she was a bit annoying. But luckily she left around the second or third quarter. So next time, okay, so announcements for now. So that's the end of the story basically. She was petty. There was a lot of more interactions, but I don't feel like talking about it. I don't feel like bringing up those darker memories. But yeah, she was petty. She acted like a Karen. She's a big blob. Okay. her name. Okay, yeah. So some announcements for now. Tomorrow I'm gonna do the story about the janitor. I remember on last time's story time, like part one of Miss A, I talked about a janitor who was on her side. I'm gonna do the story time about her, our interactions, and the kid, the snowflake I was talking about in the first story. And I'm probably gonna post tomorrow or the day after about probably about Hunger Games review. Yeah, Hunger Games for book one review. Then I'm gonna follow the. Then I'm gonna come back to Maze Runner and do the second book. I believe it's called. Yeah, I'm gonna do the second book for it, and then I'm gonna upload maybe upload some Minecraft. The reason I'm still trying to find a way to record on my Xbox, but I'll probably do it on my phone. Probably connect my Xbox controller and do it from my phone. But it's not really as fun, and it's harder because the chest thing, and so the video got cut off. Leave it for now. So it's a little annoying, but hey, I'll try it because I used to play on a computer or Xbox. Now I need to connect my controller to my phone to play it. So that's about it. See you guys later. I'm working on an intro and outro also. So yeah, see you guys later. Have a good day. Bye.